Hi, welcome to 5-Min Tuts. How do I render in After Effects? Rendering in After Effects is done through a window called the Render Queue. To get to the Render Queue, have your composition open, go to Composition at the top here, and it's about halfway through, or halfway down, not quite. Click on Add to Render Queue. Mine showed up down here, yours may show up somewhere else if your layout is different. There are three basic areas in the Render Queue. There's the Render Settings, the Output Module, and the Output To. Output 2 is pretty straightforward. That's just where you're going to save your file. Let's look at Render Settings first. Render Settings is where you set up things like the quality, the resolution, that kind of thing. Frame rates are also controlled here if you want to use a different frame rate than your comp is already set at. You can change your start or end frame, or you can just change the duration. This area right here is less used today. It's usually for older footage that was shot in interlaced footage, which is not very common anymore. Okay, we're going to click on OK. The next thing we're going to look at is the output module. This is where you set up what format you want to save as. So if you're on a Windows machine, this probably will automatically default to AVI. If you're on a Mac, this probably will automatically default to QuickTime. So once you have the type of file that you'd like to save as, let's go ahead and click QuickTime here. You can then drill down and decide what flavor in that format would you like to save as. So since we're in QuickTime, we're going to get Apple ProRes. This is their native format for rendering professional video. There's all different kinds of ways to save a QuickTime or different formats. Some not ProRes, some are DVC Pro. You'll have to do a little research to see which one's best for you, but if you just want to render a high quality video, Apple ProRes 422 is pretty good. So click on OK. And your audio settings are down here. Typically, I'll just leave this set as is. It's pretty high quality here. If you need to change it, up the resolution, you can do that here. In the middle here, you can resize on your output. Say your comp is 4K, but you'd like to save it out as HD, you can do that here. Or if you want to crop it, you can do this here. This is less common, but you certainly can use it. So we'll select OK once we're happy with those settings. And then the final step is where you'll be saving it to. So I've already saved one from an earlier tutorial, so I'll save it again. Change this to version 2. And then to actually render it, you just go over here and you click on Render. This will go pretty fast. There's not much to this comp. Once it's done, you'll probably get a little sound and you're all set. And then just find it. If you want to find it quickly, you can turn this little arrow down and click on this, and it'll automatically take you to your footage. So that's how you render in After Effects. If you have any other questions or any other tutorials you'd like to see, please leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.